Namaste everyone. Thank you so much for joining this class. I hope you had a good start into your week. My name is Wanda, for the ones who haven't met me yet. Welcome to this live yoga session. This will be a 45-minute class, a combination of meditation and Yin Yoga today. So, one big topic, that's what I've heard from many friends and myself, I heard it from myself too, is the topic of self-love and self-acceptance. Loving and accepting ourselves exactly the way we are is, for many of us, a lifelong journey. Yeah, so it's really a struggle. And in mindfulness and meditation, we speak a lot about the reprogramming or the deconditioning of the mind, because as you might know, our mind is really creating our reality. So everything that you perceive in the outside world is filtered through a very specific lens you're looking through, and this lens is formed by your beliefs, by your society, by your upbringing, with your childhood, your parents. So for many of us, we look into the world with a filter of I'm not enough. Yeah, I'm not enough. We start comparing ourselves, we start to judge. And really, this judgmental system we all have inside of us, yeah, we call it also the ego. We see the rain outside, we say, oh, that's bad weather. Yeah, so, but really it's just rain. Yeah, the clouds are dropping down some water. So what this shows, this example, you know, we have a sunny day and we call it a beautiful day, but why isn't a rainy day also beautiful? Yeah. So immediately, if we look through the lens, we shape our reality. So we manifest a bad day by seeing the rain outside, and we already live in this kind of structure, in this way. So the same thing happens when we look onto ourselves and compare ourselves to someone else. Really, what we are is that humans in general, we have very, very similar struggles and we have very similar beliefs. So the belief of I am not enough is really in the top one of the charts of limiting beliefs. Yeah, that's a limiting belief, to believe I'm not enough or I'm not good enough. That's really limiting our reality and our experience in life. It's really not fun to live like this, yeah? Thinking I'm not enough, comparing ourselves, judging ourselves. So what can we do about this? Yeah? So first of all, what we can do is the willingness to change this reality, to change this belief, and to understand and become aware that we have this belief. Yeah? Most people have. Yeah? Most people have somehow this belief, I'm not good enough or I'm not enough at all. So really feeling full and worthy, yeah, from a yogic perspective, is nothing that we need to earn or nothing that we can achieve in the outside world. It's just our birthright to be worthy, because we are. We are individuals, we are souls expressing ourselves in a human experience in this lifetime. So this is a beautiful thing, but we kind of, yeah, we really, how is it like a ruin the party somehow with our beliefs. Our mind is really, yeah, it's a tricky guy, the mind, and we really have to understand the mind. And yoga, that's why yoga is actually all about the mind. So today, and then I stop the intro talk, is all about embracing and welcoming the idea that we're already enough. That we love and accept ourselves exactly the way we are. And that's a really powerful mantra. I love and accept myself exactly the way I am right now. So nothing to add, nothing to change, just the way I am. So embracing our fullness, our worthiness as we are today, and we will do that by short introduction meditation, and then we move straight into a yummy, relaxing, releasing Yin Yoga practice. All right, so let's get started. We start sitting in a comfortable position, so just find something that will help you to elevate your spine. So you can grab your block and just slide it under your sit bones, or you can sit on the edge of a blanket, and easy cross-legged. If this is comfortable, if you can't sit because you have some knee issues, just sit on a chair, that's equally good. And then go ahead and just roll the shoulders up to the ears. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale, roll the shoulders back through an open mouth. make a ha sound. We do this 2 more times, already releasing some tension from the day here. And really nice. 1 more time. Inhale. And settling in here, relaxing the shoulders, the hands on your knees. And then go ahead and close your eyes. Feeling your sit bones comfortably grounded in your block, your bolster. And from the end of your spine, feel how the spine grows up in its length, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way to the top of the crown. Feel how the chin slightly moves down into the direction of the heart so that the back of the neck is lengthening. Relax the belly, soften the organs here. So we are mostly conditioned to pull the belly in to look thinner, so allow the belly to drop. Relax the lines of your face, especially the jaw, where many of us hold tension. Soften the eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows. Relax the shoulders. And allow yourself to arrive exactly where you are now. Letting the day pass by behind you. All the happenings, maybe stressful moments. Let it all pass by behind you. And energetically, our past is behind us, and behind the body, and our future is in front. It's not yet there. So allow yourself to sit yourself exactly between these 2 unmanifested and unreal potentials. Yeah, so the future is mostly potential, and the past is a story. So can you sit yourself into the only reality that is now and here? And release any tension that you still hold, probably in the shoulders. Let your breath flow naturally in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Take a few more conscious and deep breath here. And as you breathe, begin to allow this reprogramming of your mind to invite a different reality, that you're already enough, that you are right here and right now, complete and whole in your fullness. And notice if any feelings of rejection or disbelief show up, or discomfort, because you're just not used to hear this new reality. And for many of us, this belief of not being enough, not being good enough, is very deep. So it will not change from one moment to another, but we can invite and have the willingness to invite a new reality. This is the very first step. So see if you can create this receptivity, and softening in your mind, in your body, without collapsing, staying present. And with the intention to invite your fullness and that you are already enough, complete and whole. Take a few more breaths here. See if there is any tension in the chest area as you breathe with this new reality. And then softly begin to blink your eyes, blinking your eyes open, and even though you're looking onto the screen, just keep the focus internal. Yeah? So you can just listen to my voice, you don't need to really bring the focus out. So staying with the focus inward. So come away from your sitting tool and bring yourself onto hands and knees, coming into all fours. So most Yin Yoga poses are very static and still, and so we want to start with a little bit of movement here to mobilize the spine. So with the inhalation, come into an arch back, lifting the chest, lifting the heart. With the exhalation, round your spine, tuck the navel in, the tailbone down, and now sit yourself all the way back into a child's pose with a round back. Very nice. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, round the spine, drawing the navel in, tailbone draws down, all the way back, sitting into child's pose. Let's go ahead a few more times. You can close your eyes here, just in your own pace. The beautiful thing about Yin is that it's a very intuitive, very feminine practice. And it's the word in the Chinese medicine, Yin, stands for the feminine aspect. So there's not such a linear concept of right or wrong here. So just go ahead a few more times. Keeping the breath flowing. The focus inside. And then coming back to center. Now begin from your hips here to do a few circles. So circling from your hip sockets. Opening this area between the thighs, bones, and the hip socket. Making some really yummy circles and moving away from your thinking, judgmental mind to your feeling, sensing being that you are. And then also circle the other way around. And coming back into the center. And we move straight into Balasana, child's pose, with the knees wide. And sit your sit bones all the way back. So for many of you that might be a bit difficult. Yeah. So if you have a blanket, you can slide a blanket here in between the thighs and the calf. And so to support this area, you can even put a block here under your buttocks. The arms are stretched in front of you, the forehead comes to the floor, and then close your eyes. Take a few deeper inhale and exhale here, all the way down into your belly. Feel how the belly with every inhalation expands, and with every exhalation softens. With every inhalation, feel how the belly moves towards the thighs. With the exhalation, how it softens. Inhale deeply down into your belly button. And exhale, softening. And then go ahead and bring the arms next to your body. And you can even touch your heels here if you like. It's like holding the heels. And this pose is called balasana, which means child's pose. And as babies, we sometimes sleep even in this pose. And allow yourself to move into this satisfaction by just being. And we are all very programmed to constantly do and achieve things. So yin is the opposite, is about non-doing. Relax the shoulders, relax the forehead, and invite the mind to find peace in this new way of being. And we stay here for another 2 minutes. So if you haven't practiced yin before, in yin we stay in the pose for 3 to sometimes 6 minutes. And we also want to invite the stillness. So there will be moments where I don't talk to you, and that doesn't mean that we end the practice. You just stay where you are, you stay with yourself, with your experience. You keep breathing. And what we aim here to in yin is that we connect deeper with our inner world, with our inner landscape, which really is the fullness of our being, that is not very often found in the external achievements or in how we look. That's very temporary. How we look, we get old, and we lose things, we lose people, we lose money. All things are passing, and what is not passing is our Atman, what we say in yoga, that's our soul, that's our inner being. Take another half minute here. And can you relax even more in the arms, the face? Can you land and arrive in the here and now even more? Beautiful, you guys. And slowly begin to bring the hands back forward. And then roll yourself up, walk your hands back. Staying with this inner focus, even though you look to the screen, take your time. And come sitting in a butterfly pose. So, Baddha Konasana, with the soles of the feet together, and see if you can make a diamond shape. So what that means is that now the classic butterfly is with the feet close to the pubis, and what we want here is to have like this diamond when we look between the legs. This diamond is really, that's you, this one here. Okay, so if you have some tools here, might like to have a bolster, then you can just slide it onto your feet like this, or you can also use it like a teddy bear and place your head on this one. I really like this. You can also use your blocks additionally under the forehead, relaxing the arms to the sides. And just your variation, it's no right or wrong. And settling into your pose, and this is going to be a 4-minute hold. So find the right temptation here. So that means we want to have an appropriate edge of stretch, not over stimulating, but we should feel a little bit, yeah. And relax your arms, the palms facing up in a receptive gesture. Close your eyes. And keeping a subtle connection with your breath flowing. Allowing the knees to fall open to the sides. And in this diamond shape, finding the stillness in your body. We want to remain as still as possible while we practice Yin. So when the body is still, also the mind is invited to become more stable and still. And sometimes the opposite happens, and that the mind runs even more fast when we get still. So, in your gesture here, in your diamond shape, begin to invite the mantra, I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Notice if any tension comes up, mental, physical, when I say this, and if this creates any rejection. And keep on repeating this mantra. And really, this is one of the most powerful mantras we can practice. And keep on repeating the mantra a few times inside of you. And it might feel strange, and you might not believe it. It doesn't matter. And so it begins with the willingness and the invitation to this new reality. Really, it's a practice. And repeat it one more time. I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. No matter what others do, no matter where they are, how successful they are, how beautiful they are, what kind of great lives they have. Now I am here now, and I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. You stay another 2 minutes. If you notice after a time you can go a bit deeper, you might like to remove something here, like a block. Or the bolster. You just stay here a little bit longer. Keep breathing. And feel how relaxed it feels to be completely enough as you are here and now. That there is nothing ahead of you that you need to achieve, to gain, that makes you more enough than you are already. Keep breathing. And see if you can relax even more with every exhale. Relaxing tension of the back, of the hips. A few more moments. And slowly begin to walk your hands back. And take a moment to just sit, closing your eyes. Take your inhale and exhale. Noticing this groundedness that naturally occurs through the yin practice. Putting everything to the side. Place your feet on the floor and just windshield wiper your legs here a few times from side to side. And then go ahead and straighten out your legs and just give your legs also a shake. If you feel a bit chilly in between, you're very welcome to put something on like I do now. Without losing the practice. So come on sitting with straight legs and go ahead and grab your sitting flesh out to the sides so that you sit equally on the sit bones. Usually in a yang practice we have the feet here close together. Here you can allow to have the legs a little bit wider, like hip wide. So for Paschimottanasana, sitting forward fold, you can place the bolster like so on the legs and just round here forward. So in Yin we always allow this round spine. So we really want to have no muscular engagement, yeah? So the legs are completely relaxed, the feet. And same here. You can also have like a little ramp here. And just find your position. Now you can also just work with a block and just on the legs here and having no bolster. That might be appropriate for you. So finding your variation. And settling in for another 4 minutes, we're going to stay here. So relaxing your head, relaxing the shoulders, allowing the spine to be completely round and soft. And even in the yoga practice, we start comparing ourselves to other people in the room. Now, luckily we are alone here now. But you might know this feeling when you look around the room and you feel like, oh, this person is over the legs. Wow, she's so stretched. So this comparison keeps going even in the yoga class, where it's really about our self-exploration of our inner world, and we keep looking on the outside. So that's what I love about Yin. It's very internal, and nobody's looking. We have the eyes closed. And as you exhale here, allow yourself to exhale any judgments about yourself. I'm not good enough. I'm not stretched enough. Not successful enough. Not productive enough. Not fast enough. All these not enoughs, and really exhale them. Even through an open mouth. Let's do it a few more times, really consciously with the sound. Inhale. Maybe even sighing out, that feels really good. Do this 2 more times. And we all need that. 1 more time. And say to yourself, I'm giving my best. I'm giving my best. And that's all I can do. And see if you can find places in your body where you still hold tension. And what is about the lower back, about the legs? So our mental tension, our mental grasping, negative limiting beliefs mostly manifest on the physical level in our body in the form of tension. And keep on exhaling. Another 2 minutes here. See if you can maybe go one stage lower here. If you had a block, maybe you slide the block to the side, maybe the bolster to the side. A few more breaths here. And slowly, without losing the inner focus, begin to walk your hands back. Bring the hands behind you, shake out your legs for a moment, close your eyes, feeling the energy running down your legs. And then immediately bring yourself lying down on your back. Bring everything to the side that is on the sides of the mat so that you have space, and just lie yourself down in a Shavasana-like pose. Take a deep inhale here through the nose, long exhale through an open mouth. Making a sound, relax your hips, relax the legs, the shoulders, the face. Feeling the after effect of the pose unfolding. Sense of weightiness, fullness. And from here, go ahead and walk your feet in. And then draw one knee after the other into your chest, hugging the knees. Taking a few deep breaths into your belly, so that with every inhale the belly expands towards the thighs. With the exhale the belly moves back. Inhale against your thighs. And exhale, the belly softens. One more time. Placing the hands on the knees, do some circles here on your sacrum, massaging the lower back, one way around, the other way around. Nice. And come back to center. And bring your hips a little bit more to the left side. Cactus your arms, so the elbows are bent, the palms facing up. And then let the knees drop to the right side, so that the knees are in one level with your navel. The knees bend for a double-legged twist. keeping both shoulders on the floor if you can. If not, you can use a bolster here in between your legs. Yeah, quick demo, like so. So that your left shoulder can relax on the floor. And close your eyes, soften your face. We just stay here for 1 minute in this twist. Keep breathing in your fullness. With every exhale, relaxing the shoulders more. So relaxation really isn't a passive thing. It has a willingness to it. It has a little activation to it. That we consciously tell our muscles to relax. Take 5 more breaths here. And from here, with the next inhale, begin to bring the knees back to center, hugging the knees in again. Move your hips slightly to the right. Cactus your arms, bending the elbows again. And then bring the legs over to the left. If you had a bolster, bring your bolster with you. And make sure that your knees are navel height. Maybe some nice little cracks here in the lower spine. Close your eyes. With every exhale, relaxing the right shoulder more to the floor. And again here, invite your new belief. I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Right here, right now. I'm already whole and complete. There's nothing to add, nothing to do. I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. No matter what others do, I am here and now, and I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Take another 5 breaths here. And from here, begin to bring the knees back to center. Hug the knees in one more time. And from here, we move straight into our final relaxation. Please, very important, practice this part of the practice with me. It's an essential part. So if you like, you can grab your blanket now. If you have a blanket, put on some socks. So make yourself comfortable. We do just a 3-minute Shavasana, not too long. So make yourself comfortable. Gift yourself this time already here as a sign of self-love and care. So don't rush away. So settling in here so that your toes falling open to the sides, the palms facing up. And take one last deep inhale here through the nose. And a full long exhale through an open mouth. And really exhale. Allow the full body to sink into the earth. Releasing every last little tension. The hips are heavy. The kneecaps are soft, right and left. The feet relaxed. The lower back softens. The spine, the upper back behind the heart releases. The arms right and left. The elbows, the palms. The back of the neck. The skin of the head. Forehead softens. Eyebrows. The eyeballs sinking back behind the closed eyelids. The jaw softening. The breath flowing effortlessly in and out through the nostrils. And feeling your whole body lying here on the floor. Feeling your fullness. Your enoughness. Now behind your inner eyes, begin to imagine yourself like a flower. Imagine what kind of flower you would be if you're a flower. What color would you have? How big are you? How many leaves do you have? How do your petals look like? Are they pink, yellow, or blue? And see yourself in your richest expression. See yourself completely bloomed, blossoming in your color. How you move and grow towards the light. Feel how the sun is warming your face. Feel the strength that you have connected with your roots into Mother Earth. Feel your radiance, your pure beingness as a flower. And as you bloom in your beauty and in your uniqueness, begin to notice that there are other flowers around you. Begin to see that these flowers look different. Maybe they're white, different color, different form. And notice that you as a flower, you're not comparing yourself to any other flower. You're just blooming. You're just shining because you are. You're one individual, unique expression of divine love. You are already whole and complete. And you know that. You as a flower, you know that. Breathe with this new realization. Maybe you feel how a smile arises on your face. Your flower and you are one. You're the same. And see how you look around all the other beautiful flowers, seeing their beauty too, seeing their uniqueness, their individuality, their gifts. And you are completely satisfied. You know you're worthy of love just because you are. Feeling the sun on your skin. Take a few more breaths here. A few deeper breaths. And begin to come back into your body, moving the fingers, the toes, keeping the eyes closed, stretching the arms above your head. And roll over to your left side. Bend the knees and just stay for a moment here. And over the side, bring yourself back up into seat, keeping the eyes closed, lifting the spine tall. Take an inhale and exhale here. And place the left hand over your heart, and the right hand on top. And bow the head towards the heart. So our heart already knows, the heart knows that we are complete. So one more time, repeating the mantra. I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Take a deep inhale and exhale into that. And then bring the palms together, rub the hands, create some heat in between the palms. And place the palms over your closed eyelids, receiving the warmth. And slowly bring the hands down, blinking your eyes, coming back. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.